Welcome to the 2020 Brewtubers Online Brewers Club Yeast Experiment. Brought to you by our proud sponsors. Woody's Homebrew Store. Use code Brewtubers for 10% off your entire order and get free shipping on any order over $58. Go to www.woodyshomebrew.com. Imperial Yeast, a half stainless steel mash panel sponsor of the Brewtubers Online Brewers Club and official yeast provider of the Yeast Experiment. Imperial Yeast offers brewers of all sizes access to world-class yeast and the best possible customer and technical support. Be sure to grab a pack or two now at your local homebrew shop or Woody's Homebrew. And lastly, Hopsteiner, the official hops provider of the 2020 Yeast Experiment. Get brewing.
That was awful. It's awful. Nipple. It's a nipple. That right there is the rebrew of the SJ4 beer. Played with the water profile, trying to keep the IBU the same, but make it more hop forward rather than malt forward. Right now I can't tell you if I succeeded or not. I got a damn cold. So sick. I'm sick. I've been sick. That's why I didn't have a video last week, right? The smell and taste is still there for me, even underneath the congestion and the muted palate, we'll say. But it's Tuesday night, so tomorrow's homebrew. Wheezy, ow! So we'll talk about what's in there right now. That's what I did Sunday. And, we'll talk about a few other things. What I did right, what I did wrong. We'll sit down and have a All right. So, the sickness that hit my house pretty hard last week. I woke up Saturday morning, had the kind of a raspy kind of feel at the back of my throat. And I was like, I'm getting sick, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. I was going to brew this yeast experiment beer that morning, but man, I was just tired, and I said to hell with it, and ended up kind of wrenching my back, getting in my truck, going to Kroger that morning. I came back feeling like absolute crap, but it's still one of those, I'm just kind of tired. I had a lot of coffee, maybe it's just a combination of those two things. So then went to bed Saturday evening, got up Sunday, and just felt off, right? Just really felt off. So this is Super Bowl Sunday. So I had a hop slam, I don't know, about noonish. Then everything went downhill from there. It just fucking felt like somebody just kicked me in my balls. I was just emotionally, just physically drained. I didn't have like the flu symptoms like achy and a lot of those things. I was just really, really run down and just heavy congestion. So yeah, but I'm on the mend. I'm probably 70%. I still sound like crap. My taster's still off. But anyway, so this beer's been on tap actually for a week this past Sunday, and actually up until this past Sunday, I haven't had a beer in the 7 days. It tells you how bad I'm feeling. So that's the nipple, and I am just ever since Sunday I've been drinking on it pretty heavy. So I've got my yeast experiment beer. WLP 644 is crazy. Everything's calmed down now. I pitched Saturday, about 4:30 or so Sunday afternoon, sorry. And I woke up Monday to a big mess. Not really a huge mess, but a mess, where it had clogged up my dip tube, my blow-off tube. Excuse me. Because I use, Pete, sorry, a quick disconnect. Gas side quick disconnect, and it clogged up the spring in there, the poppet valve in there. So it was actually coming out from underneath of the lid, the seal. It's not the first time it's happened to me. But I'll tell you why it happened, and how I could probably avoided all that. But so I am in the 2020 yeast experiment that is ran by the Brewtubers online homebrew club. main brew guy Gary is heading this up. Him and the guys from Exit 12. So we've got sponsors. We've got Imperial Yeast, Hopsteiner's, Woody's Homebrew shop, which he'll give you a discount if you go to Brewtubers website. There's a little menu, little thing will pop up, and it'll give you the discount for 10% off your for your entire cost, the price of your order. So yeah, it's pretty good stuff. I got, actually, just for entering, Gary sent me a pack of yeast, which was the Imperial Loci, which is the Voss Kvike strain, right? And I got just under 2 ounces each of Citra, Centennial, I think Simcoe maybe, or maybe they're both. I'd have to go look. But anyway, yeah, you got, basically it's going to cost me around $20 to ship the beers. I got to ship 13 beers, right? And that's what's a pack of yeast cost? A lot. Liquid yeast, a lot. 2 ounces of hops, 4 ounces of hops cost. So yeah, my cost of entry is pretty much covered. So I can't complain at all. So we'll talk about the brew day, which was awesome, but not good at the same time. As far as process, everything went great. I didn't have stuck anything. Everything ran off great. Numbers were great. My pH was a little low. This was the first time I used 100% RO water and acidulated malt. I cut back on the amount that Gary has suggested per the recipe because of some other guys have had some issues with the pH coming in about 5, right? Well, I cut my back and mine came in at 5.19. So it was a little low, not bad. I mean, really was it bad? Not bad. Whatever. I put in, I don't know, probably half a teaspoon or so of baking soda and brought it up to 5.25-ish. I think I may have some video or some still shots of that. But anyway, so brought it right up, no problem. Gravities, everything was great. Here comes the problem. My refractometer, which is a really nice refractometer. I got it on the Amazon, and I think the reading's off at the higher temp, right? At the higher temp, and it's automatic temperature correction. And I've got a short clip in this video coming later, that'll show you that my initial runnings into the kettle were, and I totally believe that, right? Because that was at one temperature. But, well, should I though? But as I ramped up, you see the initial, talking, right? Now, talking's hard. Talking's so hard. So I mashed out, got up to about 170. So I'm pretty confident in that number that I got from my refractometer. The last time I used the refractometer prior to chilling was at boil. So I got my official original gravity. And that number was high, which I thought it was close. I thought maybe my efficiency was good, better than what I expected, because my efficiency was really good today. That's Sunday. Everything went great. Conversion was great. All that stuff it just smooth. I couldn't ask for a better day. So what I did was I went ahead and I sparged an additional half a gallon, right? Because I think my efficiency is good. I don't want to have an imperial beer, because I thought my beer was just a few points below what it should be at the end of boil. So I went in a half a gallon high, boiled that for an hour, 60%. Get done, chilled, take a gravity sample on my refractometer, and I'm at 1060, right? It shouldn't have been that way. Took my hydrometer reading about 1060, 1058-ish, 1060-ish, depending on where I wanted to read it at. And usually this thing's pretty close in that temperature range. So I would say anything close to boiling, it's off. Excuse me. Get down to the mash temp and chilling temp. Everything seems to be really good. I have no complaints about it. So I think that was my downfall Sunday. So should have been 1066 beer. Mine ended up being about a 1060 beer. and I have damn near 6.5 gallons in there, which is the reason why the poppet valve got choked up because the sheer volume of everything. But that 644 went crazy. I had a starter done. It was done and over with. I had it sitting in the refrigerator, decanted in a mason jar. So what I had done, I got it out that morning when I started, put it in my fermentation chamber. As I was raising temperature there, it slowly raised that temperature as well. So I went ahead and I decanted more, swooshed it up, pitched it, put it to bed. So yeah, everything went great. It was amazing. Right, the day was absolutely easy. I just gotta, it's that damn pre-boil gravity effed me. So that's pretty much it. I got some video. Yeah, I think I've talked more than I've got video. So we'll go ahead and we'll go to the video. There's 13 total. So if you guys want, I think Gary's got a list, but if you guys go to the website, there's a list of participants, and one of the columns on the left is the YouTube channel names. Some of the guys, they don't have channels, like Nikhil and some of the other guys, but there's quite a few of us that do. Brian from Short Circuit Brewer, the portly gentleman, I can't remember his name, he's already got his video out there. You've seen Matt from Wrecked, he's already got his out there. Gary's like, he's got footage. I don't think he's posted today. His brew day was the same day as mine. Him and Hokey Homebrew brewed at Gary's place in Florida. So those two guys, Brian Short Circuit is actually brewing today, Tuesday afternoon. So he may be done by the time I throw this out there on the YouTubes. But yeah, there's a handful of guys out there. So go ahead and check that out. And yeah, I think I'm gonna sign off, and we'll see you guys next week. All right, cheers. All right, so just dove in a little about 10 minutes ago, holding temp at 152. So I've got about 14 gallons of RO water here, and this is 5 gallons of dough in. Strike water, doughed in with grains for the 2020 yeast experiment. Finally, I feel like it's been forever in the making for me. You guys can hear me, I sound great. I am absolutely exhausted on this head cold that the kids have given me, and the wife have really just sucked the energy. But anyway, enough about me. So yeah, I'm going right along right now. pH is a little low. I'm using acid malt today as per recipe. So I got a little baking soda and I'm raising that up. I'm going to check that here in a few minutes, but temperature's good, so I'm not really that worried about it. As long as I can get my pH nailed down by here in a few minutes, so no big deal. More to come, guys. Alright, got my pH up to 5.2. I'd like to have it a little bit higher, but I'm not going to mess with it. Because it dropped to 5.19 as I walked off. But so we're holding temp. I'm just vacuum sealing some leftover grains. Yeah, we'll take a look though. Clear, everything's clearing up pretty nicely. There's the SS Brew Tech recirculation thingamajiggy, working great. Condensation fogging up the phone, working great. So yeah, I got 37 minutes left in the mash, and we'll start ramping up from. All right, so mashed out 100, was 170. So started going. This is the temperature probes here, so it's kind of hard to tell. But anyway, we are sparging. Draining ever so slightly. There's the color. I haven't taken a gravity sample in a while, but I'll go ahead and do that, and we'll get back. Everything's going great. All right, there it is, just trickling in from mash tun into the boil kettle. About 175, so it looks like efficiency's doing pretty good today. All right, just started my timer. Just came up to a boil. That's boiling at 60%. Just about 8.5 gallons. My OG's about 1062. My final gravity should be 1066. So my efficiency's a little hot today. So gotta get this thing cleaned up and keep on. All right, so I am about 3 minutes and 30 seconds until I am done. I'll have to kick the heat down, drop the whole temperature of everything down in Whirlpool for 20 minutes. But yeah, today's been a pretty good day. It's I started my boil at 8.5 gallons, and the pre-boil gravity was 1.062, which the OG going in the fermenter should be 1066. So it looks like I've got a Mike Dean sessionable beer coming along here pretty quickly. This should be pretty good sized beer once I'm done with it. But anyway, so I've got just about 7.5 gallons and ready to cool down. Whirlpool, cool down further, chill, and I think I'm gonna pitch at about 75 today. I'm using WLP 644, which White Labs says fermentation range from 70 to 80. So I'm going to go ahead and say 75 at the median point right there, and we'll go from there and see how it goes. Cheers. All right, I'm starting my Whirlpool. Started that 2 minutes ago. So I just took a gravity on my refractometer, and it's telling me I'm at 1.06, 1.062, it was 0.64, sorry about that, and I boiled off basically a gallon of liquid. So yeah, I'm having some doubts about my my automatic temperature correction on my refractometer. I did not take a hydrometer reading before the boil started. I've got a sample sitting in the refrigerator, pulling down to 60 so I can take a proper sample, gravity sample. So, all right, guys, I'm just being truthful for you guys, for science. All right, guys. All right, I'm just about down the pitching temp. It's 82, 81, 80 degrees. So yeah, I just I have that about halfway closed, and that's down to 70. But if I leave it open, it's just that's where it's at now. So I just open it wide open to see what would happen if I was going to go ahead and transfer to a fermenter without the restriction of the valve. So just because of the temperatures, because obviously with that valve it's restricting the flow here, and the water has more chance, the cold tap water has more chance to absorb that heat and pull it out of there. So anyway, I know it's pretty exciting, right? It's pretty exciting, but I'm almost there. All right, after the Whirlpool, after the runoff into the fermenter, there's my cone. This thing isn't the best at forming a cone and all that stuff, but I figured I'd show you guys just for S's and G's. I actually stopped the runoff into the fermenter because I had so much volume here. Yeah, I could have filled up. I probably could have put 7 gallons into my fermenter, which is a 7-gallon fermenter, which would have been pretty much no bueno, unless I had a dome lid on it. It is tucked away. It is chilled down to 70. I think I looked at 71, 72, so that's right about where I wanted. It's going to warm it up to 75. Yeast is pitched, and everything should be a go. Pretty good.